What's going on YouTube? Super Insane 18 here and Cyberhorn 92 as well. He's filming it as well. We're here with Brandon Wong. Sorry, we have a third here. What's your YouTube?
LC Go.
All right, and we're here with Brandon Wong. He just took first place at the first Las Vegas Regional since 2019. How does it feel?
Very nice. I've maybe one time before, the first time I ever topped a regional, I went undefeated, but this is the second time I've ever done that before, so it's very nice.
For sure. Do you want to do the shoutouts now? Save them till the end? Up to you.
I'll do shoutouts now. Shoutouts to everyone from the Modesto and NorCal Yu-Gi-Oh community, and from the Las Vegas community, because I used to live in Las Vegas, but first I lived in Modesto, then I moved to Las Vegas for a couple of years, then I moved back to Modesto. But I'm very familiar with both communities, you know. So shoutouts to everyone for those communities, especially the People's Card Shop, Area 51 TCG. Simply Unlucky's Game Shop, and Dragon's Den Games. Yeah, those are the locals I've been lately.
All right, and what did you play today?
Adventure PK.
All right, let's go ahead and show them the profile.
I was the only one playing this at the top tables mostly that I could see, but I'm playing it kind of different than most people play it. So, 3 boots. First off, don't get it twisted, this is the best one by far. This is the only one that I will always have 3 of in my deck. 3 Torn Scales. This card is not that good by itself anymore, honestly, because you don't want to use its normal summon effect. No, if you have to use a normal summon effect, it's not a good thing because you can't go right in that turn, you know, the first turn. But sometimes I play 2 of it post sighting, but I mean 3 is still a good card in the ratio for that. So 3 of that. 2 Cloak. I've played 3 of this before, but I played 2 this event. I usually play 2, you know, because 3 can be kind of bad sometimes, but if you draw 2, you can usually pitch off a Faithful, you know, and it's pretty good still. 1 Glove. Sometimes I play 2 of this also, but I think I played 2 of this before I played 3 of that. I should, but I mean I didn't play that this event. And then 3 Temple and the Griffin. These cards are great. And then going second cards. That's all. I don't play any of the Psychic Tracker or the Exhibit Television. I play 2 Nib, 2 Ash, 2 Ogre. These are the strongest hand traps. And then 1 Lancia, 1 Bell, 1 Veiler, and 1 Imperm. So I have 10 hand traps total, and I have a lot of coverage in my hand traps. You'll see why I'm playing cross out in this deck. So there's those, and then that's the Hero Bricks. So spells, 3 Droplets. This card is still pretty strong in this deck, specifically because you have a lot of good cards you can put on this, so I'm playing 3 of it. And Rhoda Foolish, obviously those are staples. 2 Destiny, 3 Rights, 1, all of these essential cards. And then I play 2 Crossout because every free space in my deck is basically trying to win the hand trap, or I'm trying to hand trap them and make my hand traps, their hand traps not work on me. So I have like the 1 of Bell, the 1 of Lancia, the 1 of Veil, 1 of Imperm, you know, and then all the good ones, you know. Like it's very important to have the edge on the hand traps in this format, and then the Call by obviously because it's a better Crossout. And then just 3 Fog Blades. I don't play the Wings, I don't play the Greaves, I don't play any of those bricky PKs. I play the minimum amount of bricks in my deck because I feel like the deck, if you're going first and you get in situations where you're going to see those bricks and have them be helpful for you, you should probably be winning that game anyways. So, and then that's also why I don't play the site, the same logic, because if I can get to the point where I could search the site, aren't I winning? That's what I think.
Will you change anything about your main deck?
No, it was 44 cards. I wouldn't change anything. I've played 42 before, but I'm playing 44 with this list, and I think 44 is good because it reduces your odds of drawing your one-ofs that you don't want to see at an efficient rate that does not reduce your odds of drawing your 3-ofs that you want to see at a good rate. And so it's nice with 44. I think if you go 45, you get diminishing returns on your one-of probabilities, so it's like not as good after that. So then extra deck, I play Almirage, Link Spider. You have to play these are mandatory, don't get it twisted. If you have 1 PK, you can use these to make that. That is really important, so you have to have that. And then there's my DP with my Vertaility. And then more stuff. Dark, Dogda. I still play this. I do not play Scythe, but I still play this because it is this card itself is strong to just get a free Lancia in some matchups. So I didn't have anything really better to play in that like 15th slot. You know, this card basically. This card is really strong. You have to play this card. And then Nightmare Unicorn, Axis Code. These are also mandatory. Zeus Downer. These are also mandatory because if you use Fogblade to summon a Breaksword from the graveyard and that's it with no materials, you can go main phase 2 Downer Zeus. That is really important. You have to have that as a low resource play. Low resource plays are really, really important. High resource plays are not so much because if you can get to those plays, you should be winning. And then Leviair, Breaksword, just 1 of each. Those are the Exceeds. And then my core Link monsters that I'm making when I go first. Cherubini, Marlies, these are obvious. And I also play Saryuja Skuldred because this card is strong because I can put back my Destiny Hero bricks if I draw them and get real cards, or I can like put back my Draco back, and then that's a free card I can get on their turn anyways. And just sculpting your hand with this card is really, really strong. Like just choosing what exactly your interruptions are is really strong. Layering your interruptions like in your hand traps or set cards or on the field, having all three of those is really good. So you don't lose to just like one droplets or something, And side deck, the third Nibiru, the second and third Lancia, 2 Drolls. This card is good, especially for the base decks, those kind of decks. I played it one Tenny Brave deck. That's also for that, But I mean, I didn't play any base decks, but this card is good for that. And then going first cards, I play 2 Judgments and I play 3 Anti-Spell. Anti-Spell is extremely strong. I love this card the most. Judgment is also really strong, but I don't like that you have to pay life and time, but I still have this here. And it didn't come up today that I had to, like a situation game 3 where I didn't want to play because of time. So that was nice.
What's the perfect number?
Yeah, 2 Judgment is fine. 3 Anti-Spells, because I suppose I play 2 of this, but with 44 cards I play 3 so that I can make sure I see at a higher frequency. And these are the cards especially that I'm digging for when I play Saryuja, I can like get to Anti-Spell much more frequently than the people that are playing against me, so that's really strong. And then just back row cards, Twister, Feather Duster, Red Blue. This is the best back row card by far because it's useful against you have to have a quick play spell so that you can pop like the Prank Kids Fusion or like the Saddle Schism before the main phase, those kind of cards, And I can't play Cosmic Cycle because they're playing Lancia against PKs, so I play Twisters. Twisters is definitely the strong choice.
All right, is there anything that you would change, or you think you played the perfect variant?
This is my list. I mean, I don't know what I would change going forward, but I like everything about it, and it works well for me, and I've been playing it like this for a while, with my theory of not playing any of the extenders or anything like that, just trying to win the hand trap wars and do good one-card plays. This is just so key in my opinion. I won so many games today just by doing that, If I just have 1 PK and that's it.
All right, well, thank you so much for giving us your profile. Congrats on first place again, the first regional in over 2 years. Thank you guys so much for watching. You know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and we will see you in the next one.